Hello, welcome to In Studio. I'm Ian Butterfield. Have you got a DSLR but perhaps still don't know quite how to use it? Maybe somebody bought it for you as a Christmas present or a special birthday present. Are you still using it on automatic? Would you like to understand the functions and the things that the camera can do? Are you confused by aperture and F numbers? Do you want to be able to compose your images better? Well, if this describes you, then I'd like to invite you to my Introduction to DSLR Photography course. It's a 7-session course that takes place here at the studio, and we cover all the essentials that you need to know to be able to use your camera. In the first session, we look at composition and critiquing. We look at how you put together an image, guidelines for drawing attention to your chosen subject and how to remove distractions. We also look at how to critique images, how to assess an image. Does it work? Are there ways that that image could have been improved? In the second session, we look at cameras and lenses. What difference does it make when you change the focal length on a lens? How does that affect your image? Can you use it for particular effects? The answer is yes, and we cover all that in that particular session. Session 3, we start to look at those troublesome things such as aperture, F numbers, ISO and shutter speed. How changing any one of those will change the image that you're creating. In session 4, we look at exposure and how aperture, shutter speed and ISO all come together to create the image that you've envisioned. Session 5 is all about the fourth variable, the one that we all forget about, light. We're going to look at how we can control the light. We look at how we can add light or remove light from an image using things such as diffusers, reflectors and filters. Session 6 is all about digital techniques. We look at naming conventions and filing conventions so you can find your images again on your computer. We also look at the advantages of shooting RAW over JPEG, and I'll give you a brief demo of Adobe Lightroom and why I recommend that as the tool for processing your RAW files and also for managing all your images. Session 7 is our final lesson, and during that session we look at camera care, how to look after your camera. We look at difficult conditions, what you need to know about shooting in the rain, in cold conditions or in hazardous and dusty environments. We also look at what next. We look at extra bits of kit you might choose to buy, or how you can continue your photography beyond the course. The whole course is classroom based, and I provide over 100 pages of notes covering all the topics that we look at as part of the course. At the end of each session, I set homework, 2 or 3 images to take during the week, which will reinforce the lessons that we've looked at. At the start of each session, we go through the homework, looking at your images, critiquing them, looking at what worked and what didn't, so that you can improve with your photography. I hope to see you on the course. If you want to find details of when the course is next running, click the link here on the screen, or sign up to my weekly newsletter, which includes details of courses and events and workshops, but also weekly photography hints and tips. I look forward to seeing you at an event at my studio. So thanks for watching. Bye-bye.